Okay, so before I say anything at all in this video, I want to clarify that I am not a morning person. I love my sleep. I love watching movies until 1, 2 a.m. and I love sleeping until like 10, 11 a.m. So every time I saw videos on YouTube or like people saying that getting up at 5 a.m. changed their whole life, I was like, bro, that's definitely not for me. Like, it won't be mandatory to get up at 5 a.m. to change my whole life, you know? But I got to a point in my life where I felt like I was always rushing, always working until 7, 8 p.m., late nights, never having time for friends, and it felt like I just didn't have enough time in my day. So I thought to myself, why not try and get up at 6 a.m. every morning for a whole week? I'm gonna be completely honest, day one was so insanely hard for me because when the alarm rang at 6 a.m., I physically could not get up. So you have to imagine me laying in my bed and sleeping for another 30 minutes because I was so tired. And then when I did get up, I thought to myself, okay, I said I was gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. And the thing is about us humans, the first 30 minutes in which we wake up, our cortisol rises to up to 75%, but we need to stimulate it. So the second I opened my curtains, I just felt more refreshed, like I was actually starting my day. So little reminder to you, if you want to wake up properly, you have to get into the sunlight. That's just how it works. Okay, and if you really want to try this, I'm going to tell you something that no one tells you, because day 2 is going to be even harder than day 1 because the novelty is gone. Like, you have to literally push yourself to actually do it. So I was basically fighting my own demons on day 2, but I did get up and I did feel good about it. By day 3, my inner alarm woke me up at 5:30 and it felt so refreshing because I was just having coffee. I didn't pick up my phone, I didn't doom scroll, which I usually do when I wake up at like 9, 10 a.m. And I just had the time and space to think about my day and set my goals for today, which was so freeing. And honestly, day 4 was pretty much the same because I just didn't feel the rush. I didn't feel stressed. I just felt so at peace with myself and everything I did. And I was just present in the moment because I knew exactly what I had planned, and it was just the structure I had in my day that I usually didn't have. And by the second half of the week, I started noticing things I hadn't really expected because I started making better decisions of my daily routines since I just sat with myself every morning for 1 hour and didn't have my phone in my hand. I just had the time to really decide who I want to be that day. Also, what I noticed is that my screen time went down from an average of 6 hours to an average of 4 hours, which is pretty much insane to me because I'm usually always on my phone for my work, and that just showed me that I am doing a lot of unnecessary things on my phone, and that just kind of stopped. And the craziest thing to me that happened was that I actually started going to bed earlier at around like 9, 10 p.m. ish, which was like pretty much impossible to me before all of this, since I was just never tired. I went to bed at 1, 2 a.m. I was still pretty much awake in my head, but because I started doing so much work during the day and just being present, I was so tired in the evenings. I feel like the noise in my head is like completely gone, and that makes me not want to doom scroll as much because it's just not interesting to me anymore. I just want to be clear about this because I think a lot of people are gonna want to try it out. The actual work you have to put in is not waking up in the morning, but actually doing something with your newly won time. The alarm is gonna seem like the worst thing in the morning, but it actually is not, because you have to kind of like get to know yourself and get to enjoy your own presence, because you're not gonna wake up more disciplined or with better habits in the mornings just because you woke up 3 hours earlier. You have to actually put that work in yourself. And if 6 a.m. is still too early for you, you can start with 7:30 or 7 a.m. and then slowly build or work your way up to 6 a.m. And honestly, I still wake up at 6 a.m. every day because the way I feel on the days I do is not comparable with the way I feel when I wake up at 10 or 11. It just, to me, it started feeling like I'm wasting my time. So if you actually do start with waking up early, I would love to know what you felt like and what changed for you.